We all have those 1 or 2 shows, or 4 in this case, that we know are bad but enjoy them anyway. Enjoying what they have to offer, probably looking past bad animation, jokes that don't land, or an iffy story but you still consume the slop. That's what I mean by guilty pleasure cartoons. They were not well received for a reason. Everything in my brain is telling me I shouldn't give it a second thought, but for some reason in my heart of hearts, I can't let it go. It's nostalgia. The reason is nostalgia. For these 4 shows, I'm going to give you a quick rundown, the main reason why it was hated, and try to give a reason for liking it other than I was a dumb child when I first watched it. Dim the lights, close the door, shut the blinds, cause here are my guilty pleasure cartoons. Fish Hooks was created by Noah Jones with help from Alex Hirsch and William Reese for the Disney Channel. It ran for 3 seasons from September 2010 to April 2014, totaling 59 episodes. The show is set in a pet shop where we follow 3 teenage fish, Milo, Bee, and Oscar, as they navigate typical coming-of-age plots like school, crushes, and self-image problems, just a tad bit fishier.
Maybe just a tad.
I had no idea the show was hated until I watched this Cartoon Sheet video. When the show first dropped, people tore it to shreds. The reason most negative reviews use to call it a bad show is it's generic, annoying, and unfunny. Were they wrong? Kinda. I'll give them generic. It can be annoying at times, but I don't think they're giving the jokes enough credit. Sometimes they have a good, dry humor moment, and those always make me laugh. Are they a 10 out of 10? Not at all, but it makes me laugh at least. What I really like about the show is the art, specifically the backgrounds. They are made in a realistic style that I like a lot. It feels like everything was cut out of a magazine or a comic book, which gives it a certain charm to it in my opinion. In recent years, its reputation has been helped due to it being available on Disney+. I think people see it for what it is, a decent to good fish sitcom. Just don't think about 2/3 of the main cast. From anthropomorphic animals to anthropomorphic animals in underwear.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Almost Naked Animals is a Canadian show made for YTV. The series ran for 3 seasons from January 2011 to May 2013. It was created by Noah Jones. Yeah, the same guy who cooked up Fish Hooks. He sure had a thing for mediocre animal shows. Unlike Fish Hooks, this show is not generic. Every animal decided to shave off their fur and wear exclusively underclothes. Don't click off, please. Wait. It stars Howie, a dumb Nepo baby dog given a hotel from his father, the Banana Cabana. Every episode follows him and his idiot crew as they deal with day-to-day life running a hotel. Whether that's saving the hotel from the rival hotel owner and his sister Poodle, or they're just chilling and find some way to mess it up. Either way, they're gonna make their way through it and have a laugh. Or not, but the universe resets the next day, so who cares? When looking for what people didn't like about this show, I found out it was all of it. The animation, writing, character design, stories, jokes. No aspect of this show is worth your time in their opinion. Honestly, they're not that wrong. This is my most nostalgia-pilled pick on the list. I have fond memories of watching this show in my undies. I think it's funny, but I completely understand why people don't think this is funny.
Lightning never strikes twice in the same place.
That duck is a freak. The other main complaint is that it's inappropriate and not for kids. This I don't understand as much. Yeah, they're in underwear, but they never do anything overtly sexual from what I've seen. Definitely some innuendos, but this guy said how we busted a nut. Noah, any comments? Super News is a Canadian cartoon created by Scott Fellows, who also created Ned's Declassified, Big Time Rush, and 100 Things to Do Before High School. Yeah, we got a big timer in here. The series followed 4 middle school friends, Tyler, Kevin, Shope, and Roach, as they were accidentally chosen by 2 aliens, Mim and Zen, to wield the battle balls that grant them awesome power. They're super, but I have no idea what they're doing like a noob.
Say that again?
Now they have to navigate the troubles of middle school and preteen life while fighting an evil virus sent to destroy the Earth and the entire universe. The show wasn't well received for a multitude of reasons. Many people were hit or miss when it came to Scott Fellows' work at the time already, and this is no exception. Not enjoying the art, characters, story, or much else about it, ultimately deeming it uninspired and forgettable. Unlike Almost Naked Animals, I will have to disagree with the High Council on some of this. Yes, the art and animation leaves some to be desired, but I don't think it's bad. I'll also give them that the stories aren't always much of anything. But can we be fucking serious? Look at them.
It's a meteor shower. I know. I just don't want to get meteor on my clothes.
Are you sure you want a story out of Roach? In my opinion, where the show excels is the characters and humor. The kids individually aren't all that. They fit their stereotypes and don't really stand out, but I think in this instance it works because they're always together. Rarely will there be a scene about the kids' antics without all of them in it, unless for the story's sake, like when Roach got captured. Them always being together means the simple one-note nature of their personalities can work together to make semi-entertaining scenes that wouldn't work with one or two of them. The real stars are the mentor aliens, Mim and Zen, and the evil alien Count Venomous, who's a servant of the creator of the virus. Mennock and Zenblock are the standard aliens that know nothing about Earth and are either fascinated or horrified by everything. Their antics are always better than what the kids had going on and never fail to make me laugh. I love this type of trope and they are no exception. These gay aliens are funny as fuck.
Hold the phone, folks. I'm getting an important news flash from Mr. Krabs. Go ahead, Mr. K.
Of course they're gay for each other. Look at their human forms. Count Venomous is a wanted criminal throughout the galaxy for spreading the virus, thus causing the destruction of many worlds. He's a dangerous fugitive who can't beat these 6 bumbling idiots. Him and his Venom minions fail constantly to destroy these kids because of his hilarious incompetence. He's definitely the best character on the show. Super Noobs deserve better. Y'all wouldn't know greatness if it slapped you in the face. Before we get to number 1, I want to do some quick honorable mentions. Breadwinners, Scaredy Squirrel, Teen Titans Go, and Clarence. Thank you for coming to our honorable mentions. This was a layup, the easiest add to the list by far, and what inspired me to think about what other cartoons I like that others despise. When most people think of bad cartoons, this is what comes to mind. In a lot of reviews for other shows, this one comes up as a comparison to describe just how awful a show can be. Johnny Test is a cartoon created by Scott Fellows. Damn it, I did it again! I swear this was an accident. I didn't mean to do this. Though people hated it, it got a whopping 6 seasons and an almost decade-long run with some cancellations in the middle, whatever, from September 2005 to December 2014. Also, this won't be about the reboot at all. I did not watch that, honestly. The show is about Johnny Test, who would have guessed, an 11-year-old boy and his talking dog Dookie, as they're usually test subjects for his super genius twin sisters Susan and Mary, which gets them in all sorts of problems and situations. Or Johnny was just being a dickhead that day and tried to use inventions to bail himself out. I thought it was a fun enough show when I was younger and was surprised to find out people hated it so much. You get the idea by now. The public hated virtually everything about it. The characters were one note, the animation was trash, the humor sucks, and the stories are nonsensical. Many comments were calling it unoriginal and making obvious comparisons to Dexter's Lab. I see where they're coming from, but I don't care, little bro. Once again, I'll concede on the animation. It's not good, it's flash, but that helps with the wackiness of it all if you ask me. Where I can't agree are the characters. Yes, they are one note, but that doesn't inherently make them bad, just not deep. Where they lack in personality depth, they make up for it in literal depth. There are so many characters that can show up during the adventures. Who cares if they're one note? All the notes are in the room. My favorite are his villains. Johnny has so many people that hate him. He has a rogue gallery up there with the greats. Batman, Johnny Test, Spider-Man.
In that order.
And that's not up for debate. From battling an alien that loves toast to protecting his sister from Bling Bling Boy, I never got bored. Some of my favorite episodes are the one where everybody gets together for a race or a competition. The different pieces of Johnny's world interacting is just too cool. The other main complaint I see is the overuse of sound effects, especially that whip crack. People talk like it gave them PTSD or something. They were a tad bit excessive with the whip crack, but I do like the use of a sound effect on every movement, and if that calls for a whip crack here or there, then so be it. The Fairly Odd Parents, which Scott used to write for, and Big Time Rush also did this with the sound effects, so I guess this is something that he really enjoyed. For me, it's something that if it was in every show, I would get tired of it fast, but in these few instances, I admire those little things that don't seem necessary but add just enough to be notable. I have fond memories of Johnny Test, and that nostalgia is probably clouding my judgment, but I'm tired of hiding in the shadows. I enjoy Johnny Test. These shows may not be liked, but I see what little potential that there is, and I love them for it. Just don't tell anyone. 3 out of 4 of these shows are Canadian. Interesting. Makes you think, doesn't it? Well, tune in next time for the banger video. Is Canada mid? Thank you for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, comment, all that. This was a little bit different for me. This has nothing to do with a story, and it's just a list kind of based on vibes. Do you like that? You want me to go for a little more opinionated videos? Let me know. I'll see you next time. Like I said, video every month is really skirting the line, but I'm doing it anyway. I don't give a fuck. The video might be edited trash. Who knows? Thanks for watching. 2025 world out to the fucking moon, baby.